Let's find the volume of this 3D shape. This happens to be a triangle that's in 3D. To find that To find the volume of any 3D object, you simply take the area of the face multiplied by the depth. So the volume is equal to the area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2 times the depth, which is 10x. Now what is the base and height? The base is the bottom part of the triangle, which is 3 plus 10, which is 13. And the height is the perpendicular height, which happens to be 4. Notice this is the Pythagorean triple, 3, 4, 5, from the Pythagorean theorem. So the height is 4. And we multiply by 10x. X is unknown, is simply a variable. So 4 and 2 cancels, becomes a 2. 13 times 2 is 26. 26 times 10 is 260. So 260x is the volume. Units cubed. Now what is the area of this shape, including the bottom? Well, focusing on the triangle, one triangle alone, the area is equals to base times height divided by 2. And we previously figured out the answer was 26. But that's only the front. There's another triangle in the back, which is also the same, 26. So together, front and back is 52 units squared. Now let's focus on the bottom. The bottom here happens to be a rectangle. Base times height, which is 10, this is actually 13 times 10x. So here, the area of the bottom is a rectangle. 13 times 10x is 130x. And notice here we have a nice tent, and there's two parts to the roof. There's a left roof and a right roof. Let's focus on the left roof. So the area of the left roof is base times height, a rectangle. So it's going to be 5 times how deep this is, which is 10x, comes from here. 5 times 10x is 50x. And the area of the right roof is this part here. It's also a rectangle. Happens to be this times 10x. Now what is this? What is your hypotenuse? C. This is 4, this is 10. We're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So if this is 4, a right triangle, and this is 10, what is C? C squared equals 4 squared plus 10 squared, 16 plus 100, which happens to be 116. So therefore C equals the square root of 116. So the area of the right is going to be this times this, which is root 116 times 10x, or 10x root 116. And now we can add all these parts together. 130x plus 50x is 180x. This part here happens to be plus 10x root 116. And this number here is plus 52. This here is the area. Now this step is completely optional, but for the sake of fun, you could try factoring the x out, or a 10x out for this part here. Just going to factor out an x. So 180 plus 10 root 116. If you know how to convert entire radical to mixed radical, you could do that as well, just for fun. This is also equivalent. And so now we have another question. The diameter of a circle is 2x plus 4. So that's all the way across. We have 2x plus 4. What's the area in expanded form? So the radius is only going to be halfway. So the radius is not 2x plus 4, it's half of that, which is x plus 2. Recall that the area of a circle is pi r squared, which happens to be pi x plus 2 squared. And now we're asked to expand this. We have x squared plus 4x plus 4 And we simply use distribution. So the final answer is pi x squared plus 4 pi x plus 4 pi. As for the circumference, please memorize that the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter, which is equivalent to 2 pi r, the radius. We're given the diameter already, so let's use the first formula. The circumference is equals to pi times the diameter, 2x plus 4. So if you want to expand that out, you feed the dog, you feed the cat, you have 2 pi x plus 4 pi units. And now it's your turn. We have this interesting shape, 3D shape, and you're asked to find the volume. This 3D shape looks like half a circle along with a rectangle with a right triangle, and it goes into 3D with a depth of 6. And from tip to tip, from the top of the circle to the bottom of the triangle, we have a length of 12. Can you find the volume?